Do we only grow when our limits is tested? This is a series about people with supernatural abilities, a story of love, friendship, and family. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the Korean series Moving. Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Years back, Kim Do-suk explained to Min-hyung, to be good at flying is more about the landing. Don't fear falling. She tells her son what his father said. Bonsuk and Hee-soo headed straight for the sports center. The gatekeeper had received an advance notice, allowing them to enter for training. Bonsuk, wanting to do something for Hee-soo, got up to buy drinks for her. After approximately 10 laps, Hee-soo is exhausted, squatted down to catch her breath. Suddenly, the North Korea agent, Jang Jun-hwa, from the bus appeared behind her, asking how many laps she had ran. Hee-soo was surprised by the sudden appearance of this strange person, not knowing how he even entered the venue. Jung, without much talk, approached to test Hee-soo's ability and threw her off the building. Despite the pain, Hee-soo's body was unharmed. Jung quickly realized her ability was recovery. To further confirm, Jung takes Hee-soo high above the ground, picked a nice spot in the center. Bonsuk returns with drinks to find the venue's door locked. Angry screams from Hee-soo could be heard inside. In a hurry, Bonsuk rushed out. He unloaded the weights on him and remembered his mother's words. If you want to fly, don't fear falling. Bonsuk takes off. He breaks through the window and catches her just in time. He's finally able to save her without burden. He puts her down after landing, both realizing Bonsuk doesn't just flow, he can fly. Jun acknowledged Bonsuk's flying ability and saw this as an opportunity to eliminate both. Back to school, Min-hyung took a bold move, locking the door. She interrogated the janitor about her identity, and the janitor, coming from North Korea, admitted her origin. They engage in a fierce fight. Min-hyung is extremely fast. Without a weapon, she's showing off her black agent skills. Min-hyung, with her heightened senses, heard footsteps outside. The cleaning lady has a complaint. Min-hyung throws a vase at the janitor and escapes through the window. On the other side, Ju-won presented all the evidence. Questions Cho about his identity. Before Cho could answer, the room's door was pushed open. Two people walked in. North Korea general wants to sabotage the younger ability development plan of South Korea. He wants them to bring the files of the kids and kill everyone involved. And after confirming the signal, the janitor realizes Min-hyung had disappeared. Wanting to check her whereabouts through surveillance, the janitor found many cameras blocked by the snow. Min-hyung, after blocking the cameras, she snuck into the power distribution room and cuts off the school's power supply. Now, both sides are on the same environment. Enraged, the janitor cursed, rushed to the power distribution room, and attempted to capture Min-hyung. Annoying as fuck, Hyung-bo comes back to get her phone again. Ki-soo is also at the school looking for the truth. Ketu explained his reckless driving into the police station as a circuit malfunction. His superior didn't blame him. North Korea Lieutenant Kim just wants the files. A giant man stands outside in the dark. Kyung-hoo packs, ready to go home after the power outage. He walks into a North Korean agent, Park. The agent recognized Kyung-hoo from the video. Kyung-hoo's mom calls because she's worried for her son. Back in the office, Cho refused to give the kids' files up. He chose to fight. The giant man Kwon finally steps in. Ju-won tells the giant, "Listen to the teacher. One more step forward, I'll break your knee." Big guy isn't fazed. I would be too if I was that size. Ki-soo runs into trouble, discovered by another North agent. Agent Jae-hak beats Ki-soo up on the spot for his lack of manners. Kyung-hoo's mom continues to call. A fight broke out. Kyung-hoo screams over the phone. Mom immediately informs Chaeman. Upon hearing his son in pain, Chaeman disregards the GPS ankle monitor for house arrest. He rushes over to Chaewon-hai. Back to the office, Cho smashes the giant's head. Awkwardly, nothing happened. Ju-won takes over and fucks up the guy's knee as he said he would. The janitor reached a power source. Lights are back on. Ju-won asks Choi to get to safety. Min-hyung's been waiting for the janitor. She heard them say the mission involves killing everyone, which also involves her son Bosok. One shot. GG. Ki-soo is no competition against the North agents. Cho comes to protect the kids. Jae-hak effortlessly takes care of both of them. No police calling. That's cheating. Cho uses his body to shield Ki-soo. Jae-hak just wants the files. He doesn't want to harm innocent people. Ju-won is doing a workout, pounding the giant against the wall. What do we know? The giant also regenerates. He gets up and grabs Daddy by the head and knocks him out. Fearless Bosok and Ki-soo joined forces against the flying agent. However, lacking proper training, they quickly found themselves at a disadvantage. Jung-woo now is on the ground, being told by the lieutenant this bullshit all started with Kim Do-suk. Min-hyung hears this name. Our female ace loads her gun. She is ready for a fight. How far are you willing to go to protect your family? Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. How often do we get to make decisions freely? This is a series about people with supernatural abilities, a story of love, friendship, and family. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the Korean series Moving. Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Kim Do-suk is the catalyst to all this. Min-hyung came out of the power distribution room, full of strength. She had to take action to protect her child from harm. Homeroom teacher Choi and Ki-soo were held at gunpoint by the North Korean agent and asked where the files were. Cho refused to tell him. Seeing that their lives were in danger, Min-hyung suddenly shoots the North Korean agent. The agent was injured and hid in a nearby classroom. Upon seeing this, Cho and Ki-soo climbed into another classroom to hide. Min-hyung faced off with the North Korean agents. The agent talked to induce Min-hyung to appear while looking for an opportunity to shoot. She can see the agent's reflection from the faucet. She takes a shot at the faucet as the bullet bounces towards the agent. Seeing that the current danger was lifted, Cho asked Ki-soo to leave the school quickly, while he picked up the agent's gun and prepared to go into battle. When Ki-ju wanted to leave, he heard a sound in the classroom. He went over to check and saw the female classmate, Hyung-bo. She cries under the table. He hurried over and covered her mouth and reminded her not to make any noise. The leader of the North Korean agents left the classroom with the giant healer. They met Min-hyung by the staircase. The two sides had a conversation. Min-hyung told them she already killed two of the agents. At the sports center, Jeon, the North Korean flying man, mentions Bosok's resemblance to Kim Do-suk, talks of his father, enrages Bosok. Back to school, Min-hyung asked about her husband. In 1994, Kim Do-suk's mission from Director Min of NIS. Kim Do-suk went to North Korea alone to assassinate the leader. With his flexible skills, he injured all the guards. With a backfall and a precise aim, he gracefully handled them all. However, he is not a killer. His bullets avoided the opponent's important parts. The lieutenant is the North President's leader's last line of defense. He is also unable to stop Do-suk. He asked Do-suk not to enter, but in order to complete the mission, Do-suk still broke in. The lieutenant attempts to shoot the intruder. Do-suk took his finger with one shot. After entering the leader's room, Do-suk found that the leader was already terminally ill. Even if he didn't kill him, he would not be able to escape the fate of death. So instead, he turned around and left. Kim Do-suk's flying ability was witnessed by all. North Korea General orders Lieutenant Kim to run a search. Create their own superhuman ability team, at all costs. General scolds Kim for his empathy for people, reminding him that sacrifices is a must for the country. In 1995 North Korea, after Do-suk's last attack, North Korea increased its effort to discover people with special abilities. The lieutenant unwillingly took the task of this excruciating training and did not hesitate to use methods such as jumping off the cliff to stimulate the potential of the trainees. Shooting at them, forcing them to awaken their ability. Kim looks over the cliff, hoping for survivors. In despair, Jung finally appears, floating in the sky. Not understanding why they're forced to die multiple times, he just wants his family to be fed. Kim assures Jung his family will be safe and fed. He must obey orders and serve the country. Story takes us back to when Director Min captured Kim Do-suk from the apple farm. He assigns Do-suk to finish his previous job. He should have just killed the North Korea leader last time. If he disobeys again, they will continue to follow his family and make him the most wanted murderer in Korea. Min promised this is the last mission. Just do the same shit again. Do-suk returns to North Korea again. A undercover janitor is on her scooter. Jung appears. He shoots Do-suk in the shoulder. Park, with super agility and strength, chains him up. So it's true. Do-suk aims under the clavicle to avoid killing. Lieutenant Kim appears. Do-suk's last appearance here cost the lives of everyone that night. The general had everyone killed. Yet, he has the audacity to show up here again? This time, Do-suk did not resist to be captured. Present day in school. To distract Min-hyung, Kim questions if she is Kim Do-suk's wife. He speaks of Do-suk's capture in 2003. And then, Min-hyung is shot in the foot. At the sports center, Jung tells Bo-suk he's the one that captured Kim Do-suk. Enraged by this news, Bo-suk is awakened, charging towards Jung. He backlogs Jung in the sky. As Hee-soo wakes up, she grabs the ball and together they take Jung down. Park is still messing with Kyung-hoon, confirming his good looks to the media clip. The poor kid has no chance against Park. He hardly ever uses his ability. In 1995, North Korea, Jae-in climbs up the mountain, enduring the pain. Kim encourages him to forget the pain and have the will to live. Kim was the only one left waiting for more survivors. Jae-in made it, telling himself he feels no pain. He must live to become the strongest warrior of the country. Back to the school. Kim sent Jae-in to find the file. Min-hyung patches up in the washroom. Kim finds the undercover janitor's dead body at the generator room. Min-hyung calls Jung-woo. Wakey wakey oppa, we need you. We need to protect the kids together. Kim also makes a call. A Korean rapper climbs out of the car trunk. It's a thug life. He heads towards Jungwon High School. How often do we make sacrifices for our family? Thank you for watching. Join us by supporting upcoming content. Click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell.